All right, so let's say you have finished your embroidery. You have either sewn it into the frame or glued it, however you finished like doing it. Maybe you put a piece of felt inside of it, maybe you covered up the back, whatever. How do you display it? So you can do something very simple. You can just paint your outer hoop, maybe a pink. You could stain it if you have a wooden hoop. Some hoops are a little bit cooler looking than others. This is a flexi hoop, which has this like wood grain on it. It's a rubber hoop, so it's kind of weird. And then you could just hang it on the wall like this. There are some companies that make frames and like props for your hoop. My favorite of which is Modern Hoopla. So, first of all, not sponsored. I just use their like framing and their hoop props quite a lot. So this is what I do with my embroidery hoops when I'm done with them. And you can kind of do whatever you want, but I just want to show you what I do. So this first option is a hoop prop. It has two sides to it. You can use either one. But what you do, and it comes with a card that explains this. I just don't have that card lying around. But basically, this is for a tabletop display. So you take your embroidery and you turn the hoop around so that the hardware is on the bottom. And you just place it inside of the prop stand there. And it looks really nice. It's a good tabletop stand. I would probably be more likely to put like a stained hoop in it rather than this painted one, but it's just what I have. They come in different stain colors, as well as I think you can get them painted. It's really convenient. They are best for like 4-inch to maybe 8-inch embroidery. If the embroidery is any larger than 8 inches, it's more likely to fall and tip over because the hoop prop does not want to hold up that much hoop. So that is the hoop prop, and I highly recommend it. I really like them. The other option that I'm going to talk about is the frames. So if you're going to put your finished embroidery hoop on the wall, you might use an embroidery frame, which hides the hardware and acts a lot more like a normal frame. But it is, wow, this is a really big embroidery. But you mount it just by putting the hoop inside of it. So it's a really, really convenient way to frame your embroidery without having to learn all of the like mounting, and while also keeping that circular embroidery hoop aesthetic. So they come in a lot of different styles and a lot of different sizes. I usually order mine unfinished, but you can order them stained like you just saw. Or sometimes there are these nice specialty collaborations. And these are really cool and really novel. And you get to just kind of take some inspiration from it. You can stain them yourself if you get one unfinished, or you can paint it like I've done here. And they're so, so easy to use. So I'm going to frame this bunny here. And I have already finished it on the back side. I'm going to flip my embroidery frame around. Each one comes with a card with instructions and these little cardboard tabs that we're going to use. So I'm going to take those off. And you simply put the embroidery hoop inside of the frame. Take your cardboard tabs and shove them in there. So you're just shimming your embroidery hoop into the frame. If you have a little bit more room inside of the frame, you can double these over to fit better. There are measurements for all of the sizes on the website, and you can of course always message Kate to make sure that you get exactly what you need. That is the wonderful thing about small businesses, is that they tend to want to work with you and get you exactly what you need for your project. So that is all in there. And boom, it's already done. It's already framed. It took me like 5 seconds and it is ready to be hung on the wall. So that's how I finish a lot of my embroidery hoops. And if you want to check out Modern Hoopla's frames, I'll just leave a link below. Again, this is not sponsored. There's no affiliate link. I just really like these products. If you have a different way that you like to finish your embroidery, share that with me. I'd love to see some of your finished stuff. And thanks for watching.